What's going on, nieces, nephews, everybody in between? I'm starting part 2 of this video series, if you will. I didn't know my father. If you haven't seen the first part of that video, or part 1, take a look on my channel. Please subscribe, like, all that good stuff. It's the only other video on the channel at this point, so it kind of gets you caught up. Where I left off was that my mom filed child support on my biological father when I was only 17. And I think she had until I was 18 to do it. The reason she did it was because he pissed her off. He pulled some stuff, man, and it had me heartbroken, left me hanging, had my hopes up, and then just left me hanging. So she was through. I mean, it struck a nerve. She was through after that. So yeah, he was arguing with the judge. I have 2 other sons to take care of, and she's like, well, you have the son that's your blood, but you want to deny him for 2 boys that you don't even know. You've only known for 3 years, in the marriage, your stepsons. So, needless to say, they ruled in my mom's favor. So he was put on child support to the tune of about $130 a week. Yeah, $130 a week. It was he owed about 60-something thousand in arrears. My mom cut it in half, being nice. And so he was paying that $130, and he paid it until he was through. However, I remember the first tax season that rolled around, my mom got a check for $2,000 and something bucks. And so if you're on child support, and they're garnishing your wages, you file taxes, they're gonna get you. And so that goes for anybody that's watching. I mean, the choices that you make early on in life, they will affect you later. I used to teach ISS, middle school ISS. And I used to have a saying on the board that said, the choices you make now will affect you later. And for all the kids who did good in ISS for their stay, I would give them a now and later to remind them, the choices you make now will affect you later. So they affected him later, and then he was paying, and then that big chunk came out. And I mean, I can't imagine, having a set income, and then all of a sudden, almost over $500 is being taken from your check, man, over a month. That's rough. I can't imagine. But again, you make choices, and, you gotta pay for them later, whether it be good or bad. They will affect you. So yeah, he paid me child support until he got, he caught up with that $30,000. And I mean, my mom got a check every week for the most part. After that first tax season, there were some lapses, maybe a few months here and there, where I later found out that he was just getting paid cash, which was hurtful. That was pretty hurtful as well. But hey, I needed that money. We used that money. I had money in college, to buy books and groceries and stuff like that. My mom helped pay some of my tuition with that money, so it was a blessing. But the takeaways from it are that, you make decisions, man. You're gonna have to pay for them. Again, I'm just very grateful for my stepdad, who was there the whole way. I'm indebted to him forever. He was a good man. And I mean, I just want to say that, if you don't have a father in your life, there are father figures around. I mean, that's what I made this station for. This channel for. My wife says I sound like an old man. That's why I made this channel, to help people who might be looking for guidance, man. I have a wealth of knowledge and wisdom from some of the things that I've been through. And you live long enough, man, you learn some things. So I'm hoping that anybody from adolescent age on up will tune in and hopefully get some nuggets from some of this that I'm sharing. But I just do want to encourage you all who might not have a father figure. Hey, follow me, man. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to have some good stuff, and this is all going to be heartfelt stuff because I'm not really looking for anything in return. I mean, if I get monetized and all that cool stuff, that would be great. But this has been on my heart for a while. And I recently went back to Tuskegee and finished my degree. And, I was old. I was 20 years older than all the kids there. They're calling me Uncle Ro. So that's what I go by. I'm Uncle Ro. So, if you have any questions, my email address is attached to this channel. Reach out, watch my videos. And yeah, man, we'll do this together. Iron sharpens iron. I promise you there's somebody around you if you didn't grow up with a father, or if you're growing up with a father, without a father right now. I promise you there's somebody around you that will be willing to help you out and to give you some guidance. This is my coworker, so I gotta go. Until next time.